Hi, this is Jamie from Time+Space, and today I'm very pleased to be able to show you the newest product in Synthogy's Ivory II piano range, Studio Grands. It consists of two deeply sampled Studio Grands, the Steinway Model B Grand Piano, which was recorded in Connecticut at Power Station New England Studios, and the Bösendorfer 225 Grand Piano, recorded in California's Firehouse recording studios. Both pianos are very unique and characteristic, and what's so incredible is that Synthogy have recorded them both at 24 different velocity levels, which is more than the previous Ivory II pianos, and means the sound of these Studio Grands has been truly captured to provide one of the most realistic playing experiences ever on a virtual piano. Along with this, Synthogy have also released an update to their Ivory engine, version 2.5, and this introduces some great new features, but more importantly means an iLock key is no longer compulsory for authorization. So now I'm going to go ahead and play so you can finally hear what it sounds like. I'll be using the Steinway Model B for now, but once you've had a listen to the sound, I'll talk a bit more about the new engine and what Studio Grands offers. Hopefully that's given you an idea of the level of realism that these pianos offer, and I can assure you they're very playable as well. Now, I'm not going to go into huge depth about the interface, as I have done a previous video on the other Ivory II pianos that mentions all the controls, so if you were interested in finding out what they all do, you can find that video on the Time+Space YouTube channel as well. But I will do a quick summary now of what these 4 pages offer. So starting off with the session page up here, in here you can find a handful of performance parameters which will allow you to prepare your piano to suit your style of playing. So we can find tuning options here, velocity mapping, and then the half pedaling, which has been developed for this new 2.5 engine. So instead of just having an on-off button, it now offers additional in-depth controls, such as pedal start and pedal active, and then we've also got some mapping here as well. The program page is where you'll find the main body of controls, as you will have seen before. So we have parameters such as resonance, release, key noise, etc. And then we've got the option to add a synth layer as well. And you can find all your presets here, which we'll look at in a bit. This Shimmer Dial is a nice new addition to the engine, allowing for control over sustain and decay, which I'll quickly play for you now. So that was with the Shimmer at 0%, and here it is at full. So you can hear a nice shimmering sound held on when that dial is active. Moving on to the effects page. So here we have a parametric EQ with low and high shelf frequency controls. We have a chorus effect here and an ambience effect too. There are a huge number of effect presets to choose from, and they're arranged into different categories such as halls and rooms. And we also have a special effects category, which means you don't have to stick with the traditional piano sounds. And finally, the preferences page here has various options for MIDI behavior. And it's worth mentioning that with this new 2.5 engine, we now have assignable MIDI controls, which is always a useful feature. So let's take a look at what we actually get in terms of content. So you can access the program presets from this tab here. And once I've opened that up, you can see I've got all my Ivory II pianos in here. And the two you'll be getting with the Studio Grands is the Bösendorfer 225 here and the Steinway Model B. So I just open up the drop down. You can see we get 20 presets with each piano, all in a different variety of styles, tones, and timbres. So you'll be able to use these pianos not only as incredible solo instruments, but as accompaniments in various ensembles as well. So I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes now playing through some of these to show you how realistic and playable the instrument is. And I'll start off with the Bösendorfer, as you haven't heard that one yet. and that is Synthogy's Ivory II Studio Grands. I can't stress enough how natural these pianos are to play, and you won't find out until you've got them, so I would highly recommend getting your hands on this library, and you'll find yourself wanting to use it as the centerpiece of all your compositions, productions, and live performances. Studio Grands requires 112 gigabytes of free hard drive space and is available as a VST, AU, AAX, or in standalone mode. And do remember an iLock key is not compulsory. But for any more information, just head to our website at www.timespace.com. Thanks for watching.